Hey everybody, it's Linda with Copperhead Collectibles. In this video, I'm going to open up two full wraps of $1 bills. I figured I would look for some more fancy serial numbers. It's always fun to look for them. There's so many different things to look for in a dollar, all the different errors and things to look for. Unevenness, misalignments, miscuts, as well as, fancy serial numbers, radars, trinaries, binaries, ladders, broken ladders. We've got all kinds of different things to look for. Odds and even, powers of twos, all kinds of fun things to look for in dollar bills. So let's check it out. All right, everybody, these are the dollars I was talking about, and figured we would go ahead and open up both of these wraps and see what we can find. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and go through these and then pull you in as what I find. And I will I'll plug them into my computer before I tell you, so that way I can tell you a little bit more about the bill. And besides, it's just a fancy number. So let's check it out. All right, everybody, I have gone and looked through all of these bills, both wraps of bills, which is $200. I found quite a few cool ones. Nothing that I was really hoping for, which I was hoping for like a binary, a trinary, something that is really significant. I did find something interesting, so let's check it out. I will show you all the bills that I think are really cool, worth sharing. So I want to start off this one here. Actually, it is a almost ladder. Ladders are bills that have all the sequence of numbers, consecutive numbers, all in a row, is a ladder. A broken ladder would have all of the 8 digits, but mixed up. This one is almost a ladder, so it's a kind of a good example almost of what a broken ladder would be. So you count it out: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8. So if this was a 7, this would be a broken ladder. Because of the 8, well, it doesn't really throw it to be a, into that pile. But it does have a 94.6% on the coolness index. It has 7 consecutive digits, which, that we just counted out. And it has 8 unique digits. So every digit is different in this. So that's kind of neat. And it is a prime number. So it was worth checking out just to show you what a broken ladder would look like. I haven't found one yet in this pile, but this one was worth showing. All right, and this one here, this one's really off-center. As you can see, the bill is way off. Really thin up here on the top, and then really wide down here on the bottom. It has 91.6 on the coolness. It has a sum of 54, which adding all these numbers up gives you a sum. And the higher the bill, the better. Or the lower the bill. So you want both, one higher and the ones that are lower. So this one happens to be on the high. And the front is obviously off-center, like I showed you. The bottom is way off compared to the top and the back. And you can see it really obviously on the bottom here, how wide this is down here and how narrow it is on top. So this one's really cool. It has quite a few little things about it. It does have some marks on it. It's not in the best conditions, but it's worth showing. So let's check out the next one. This one here is again off-center, as you can see. It's off-center on the top and the wide bottom, and you can see it on the sides as well. Right here on the bottom and the sides. There goes my computer, it's shut down. There we go. And so this one here doesn't have much else. It has 5 consecutive numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got all those in the bill. There's nothing else about it besides that it's off-center. I want to show you guys that look for the ones that are off-center. If they're in really good condition, that's worth keeping. And like this, so the bottom and the back is off as well. So you can see it's a little tilted as well as off. So worth checking those out. If they're in good condition, keep them. And same with this one here. Off-center again, I can show you. Again, off-center. This is off-center here as the bottom. Old bill, 1988, worth showing, because I don't see too many 1988 bills show up in my, in my hands. What's nice is this is a little bit off. You always want to look at your serial number. I mean your American seal, the actual seal. this one's a little bit offline, but it's pretty close compared to what the other one's going to look like that I'll show you here in a minute. But you'll want to look at these things as well as being offline, your green seals, as well as your numbers off on the lines, and then as well as being misaligned, like this one happens to be a miscut. So always look for that kind of stuff, and usually always if the miscut is in the front, seems most of the time it's on the back, but not always. So worth remembering. Okay. And we've got this bill here. This one's again off center, cut, bottom's wider than the top, as you can see. Always look for that kind of significance in bills. Back as well, like I showed you earlier, that always look for your front and backs being off. This one's not worth keeping, it's not in good enough condition. Condition is key, but you want to look for those kind of errors in the bills. Now earlier I was talking about the green seal. This one is way offline compared to, let's show you the last bill I just showed you, how much more it's online. And you can see that this one's way below the word one. And this one here is online, so you can see how this one's way off, and that one's really good to show because those are the things you want to look for. You don't see that very often, but it is out there. This is a 2009 bill as well. This is a pretty old bill. And there's nothing else to it besides that I just want to show you that seal. So we'll move on. Always look for those green seals being offline, as well as your numbers being offline. Now look at this. So you've got your 5 here, and it's offline. See how it's not lined up with the rest of them? Even down here in the bottom one number. So the 5 is offline. This is a really good example of that because you can see it without really having to look at it or line it up with a ruler or something. You can see that the serial number is slightly offline as well. It should not be below the numbers or the words 1. It should be in the middle of it, actually. So, yeah, so this one's definitely worth keeping. It's in good condition, not too many creases. The back is definitely offline, as you can see. The bottom is way wide compared to the top. There's lots of little, colors here. But I tend to not think of that as stains being, from the inking process, but just from being handled, because this is been circulated. And there's a little ink spot here. I'm not sure if that's on. Oh, nope, that's not on the bill. That is something on the bill, some kind of garbage. So, anyways, look for those kind of good bills, offline bills. And again, this one here, again, look for that 5. The 5 again, same thing. It's offline on top and bottom. See? And those are the kind of serial numbers you want to look for. And if they're in good condition, there's no creases and so forth, those are worthy. Always worthy. So, and always look at your backs. This one's a little bit off. You can see that the side's really wide here and really narrow there. So, so check them out. Always look at your bills. Condition is key. I go to the bank and ask for new dollar bills and bring them home and go through them and keep ones that I really want, because then it's not circulated errors. Those are brand new and no one's circulated yet. So, so yeah, this one here again. Look at the serial number offline. I think that second one at the end here is offline, as well as that 8, and as well as this one down here on the bottom as well. So look for those kind of things. This one's an okay shaped bill. I might actually keep this one because it's in pretty good shape. It's not been creased. I like how far off the 8 is, so we might actually keep this one. All right, and this one here. This one's a very cool bill, and it has the powers of 2s, if you can see this. I'm not sure why the 1 is not, why the 1's there, because that's obviously not a power of 2s, but the 2, 4, and the 8 is. I'm not really sure why they say that this one has, being that it has the 1 in it. It's a little confusing to me, but that's what it was saying. It has power of 2s, which I agree the other ones are 2, 4, 8 are, but that 1 is still in there. So, but it is ranked as a 97.7 on the coolness index, which makes it a very cool rating. 1 triple, as you can see, all 3 8s, and a pair together, which is the 2 4s, and you have 1 triple and 2 pairs, which you have 2 2s that are not together, and the 2 4s, and the triple 8s. So it has 4 unique digits. So unfortunately, that 1, if that 1 was a 2, I'd be really happy. That'd be my trinary, but it's one digit off of being a trinary. So anyways, that one's a good one to watch out for. This one here is an awesome example. This is one of my favorite bills of the whole two batches of, or two wraps of bills. This one is an official birthday note. As you can see, if you look at it for a minute, look at the date. Do you see a date on there? I see 2016, December 24th, day before Christmas, 2016. Do you see it? 2016, 12/24. So you've got the year, month, and day. And that is an official birthday note, folks. So I will most definitely be hold on to this one and put it up and probably just sell this one to somebody that's actually looking for this, because that's somebody's actual date. It's day before Christmas. So pretty cool. And it's in really pretty decent shape. It's not in brand new condition, and it's a little bit offline on the back. As you can see, it's quite off. It's off to the side here, and off to this narrow here. So yeah, this one's definitely worthy. And it's a little bit off center now that I look at it more on the front too. Not as much as the back shows, but this is definitely narrower than this side here. So yeah, we're definitely going to keep this one. So that one's a good one. So watch out for birthday notes. Look for those birthday notes. I found my mom's year just like I found my year. And actually I found my year and I found my mom's birthday in the month, day, and year, but only the last two digits, which made it 4 numbers. But it was still cool. It was still her birthday numbers. So it was a month, year, or month, day, and year. So, okay, so this one here, they're all odd numbers, as you can see that. 3, 5, and 7, and 9 are all odd numbers. So that one was pretty cool. I don't see those very often. It has a 4 of a kind, the two sets of 7s, which makes it 1 pair as well as the 3s, being a pair. So you have 4 of a kind and 1 pair. And the sum of 48, which is kind of high, but not as high as the other ones can be. This one's 4 unique digits. It has 2 pairs together. So as you can see, the 2 7s are together. So this one's pretty cool. I just want to show you that it has all odd numbers, which is really kind of neat to see. And this 9 over here, which I guess on the 2013 and 17, that the third number here has some ink error spots. So you can see that the 9 is a little smudged out. So that's definitely a known error in the sense that those numbers can be smudgy. So that one's definitely smudged out. So we'll keep this one for sure. It's really a worthy of bill to keep. And it's not too bad on the back. It's a little off, but anyways, it's a keeper bill. So we'll keep this one. All right, and this one here, since we just did the odd one, here's the even one. All these numbers are even. 0, obviously, 2, 6, and 8. Those are all even numbers. And then we also have a 4 of a kind with the 3 zeros and then the 1 0 makes it a 4 of a kind, and then 1 pair, which is the 2 8s on the end and on the top or the beginning. So you got the 2 8s and the 4 zeros. And then you got 1 triple together, obviously the 3 zeros. It's the sum of 24, which is kind of low because of all the zeros. It keeps it really low, which makes it a very cool bill, 95.9 on the coolness index. Which makes it very cool, like I said, and cool rating. And it has 4 unique digits. Unfortunately, we have 4 instead of 3. So we're still hoping this would have been a good example of a trinary, but it's still a good one to check out and hold on to. So all your even numbers and your odd numbers. So watch out for those. And then we've got a couple star notes that we found. This one's in really bad condition. Someone thought they'd write on it like a, I don't know what that, can't even really tell what it is. So, I mean, why do that if you can't even tell what is written? But this one doesn't rank very high, so I'm not really worried about it. It doesn't, it's only 51.0, and it's not very rare, so it doesn't have much of a ranking, and it's in really bad condition. I might keep it just because it's a star note and put it in my star note collection as a low ranking one, but still a star note. You still want to look for those star notes, which is a replacement bill from an error in the printing process of the original bill. They cannot reprint a bill, so they replace it with a star note. So these are considered the error replacement bill. And then this one here as well. This one ranks a little bit higher, 85.9 on the coolness index, and it's almost cool on the rating. It has 1 triple, the 3 7s, which is lucky numbers, and 2 pairs. So you got the 2 8s and the 2 zeros. And then you got 4 unique digits in this one. Unfortunately, not a trinary. And it has 2 pairs together, which you can see the 2 zeros and the 2 sevens on the beginning and the end that are both the pairs. And it is not ranked as a very unique star note. Again, this is a star note. It is ranked very low, so that means that it was, overproduced. There was like over 6 million printed in this series. So I'm not going to I might keep it just because, like I said, it is a star note. I might put it in my folder, but otherwise, it's what you've been looking for. So hold on to those. And so I will close this bill out, or this video out. I hope you guys like this, and you guys will be watching out for some of these bills. It's really fun to find something like that. The clerks might not like you because you stop and look at your bills before you give it to them. And I'm always looking at my change and my bills. So always look at your stuff, look for those errors, and hold on to them. And you never know, they might be worth more than what the face value is. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, leave me a comment. I really love hearing from you. And subscribe if you would like to see more of my upcoming videos, which I will try and put out weekly. So you guys have a good day. This is Linda with Copperhead Collectibles. Bye-bye.